want to take a minute to show the parents and the kids the offense. Sometimes seeing it on here is a little bit easier for you to do, and then I'd love for you to sit down and watch it with them and kind of talk them through the positions, because I think it will help. Although they're doing a great job, I thought today was awesome. But if you see in our offense, we asked the point guard to bring the ball up, and this came a little bit too far. We want to be about 3 feet off of that 3-point line. The rule is actually that this line right here is they can't guard you until we break that. So once we break it, then they can start guarding us. And so we are kind of going with the guard over here. And you notice that we're lining them up on the right-hand side when we want to go on the right-hand side. That's to make this pass shorter. If it's long, it's easy to intercept, and we're not quite there yet. As we get better at our offense, maybe we move them to the center and we start doing them both. But if we're on the left side, we'll do the same thing. We want them to line up there. So we'll kind of do it right now as we're going to be a right side offense. And then notice that the games we're just flopping back and forth, so both sides are kind of involved. They're not all kind of sitting out there not doing anything. You'll see that the next part of the offense then is we want both of our block people to pop out. And we've taught them in practice to do a two-plane cut, so they come up and then they come out. So up and out and up and out. And that's going to really help them get open. And then you know that if they're being overplayed, so if I pull a defender in here and they're being overplayed like this, then we're asking them to come out to the three-point line and then do this back cut, and then this pass happens. And we've had a really nice one, a couple nice ones today that worked really well. But it's always not going to work like that. So we would say that maybe the next part of the offense then is the ball does get entered there. So he has the ball number 3, and what I want to make important is when the ball is here, this is when we want our athletes to take the ball to the basket. So we want to wait though. We want to square up to the basket. So we should be facing and looking at this basket when we're doing it. Right? We're looking here. We want to look at it. And then but the next thing we're going to do is we're going to have number 5 is going to cut to the basket hard. Right? And we'll see that here. Whoops, go back one. So 5 went to the basket hard, but the problem that we're having is our person out here in the corner is doing that and they're stopping. And so we should just come in, and it should be very natural. The next thing they do is they take a cut right up. So instead of coming like where they come here, whoops, I don't want to go that far, is they come in, they don't get the ball, they come up. And so this is the time when we want this 3. So it takes about 2 or 3 seconds for that to happen. We want this person then, if they can take their defender, who a lot of times this defender is here, we want to jab step them and then take them to the basket. And one of the things that we're doing kind of that we need to work on is a lot of times when this person gets the ball is they're dribbling to here. And we don't want to do that. We want them to dribble to the basket. So take it right to this block and try to score that way. All right? If we go back on the offense, and so 5 has made their cut through, then they're going to come up, and I put this defender in here, this blue 1, because we want to screen that person, and then that 1 is going to go down, and then hopefully the goal is that ball goes there. But let's say the ball does not go there, right? And so what do? Well, there's a couple different things that we can do. Is 5 could pop out, right, and we could pass the ball to 5, and they're back, and then 1 would go to the corner. After 1 screens, they get out of the way. We could once again take it to the basket. But let's say the ball does go to number 5. We would just reset our positions and we would go again. These 2, 1 or 3, could go either one of them. So really a lot of options on it. And really my philosophy on this is for them right now is there's a lot going on out there and the game is very fast. So I'm really kind of just isolating 3 people in the offense. So on one side at a time. These 2 we want to keep moving, but the rule is they never come into the middle lane because that's just bringing a defender in. And if you notice in the game today, we had a lot of nice shots because we don't have all these people in here to bring the defenders in, so we can get some pretty good shots off. So I think that's pretty good. I hope that helps, and obviously parents at home, if you can kind of watch this with them and kind of talk it through with them, I think it could help.